I was a kid, every year we'd get a Christmas tree from the hill up behind my grandparents' place. This year is the first year we're planning on taking our kids up there. They're kind of small the other past years. This year, my son's 4 and my daughter's about 2. So we're going to take them up in the back of the crawler, but we're having some difficulty getting the crawler to start this year. I had started it a few days earlier to make sure it ran okay, but it's pretty old. We have a small battery charger hooked up to the battery, so we wait a little bit for it to charge, and we hope it's charged long enough, then give it another crank. Finally it started and we can head up the hill. Unfortunately, my FoPro's audio kind of sucks. This crawler really makes a cool noise, and at some point I'll get a better camera with better audio and I'll let you guys listen to it. So that's why there's going to be music or just silence as I'm driving this thing, because really the audio is pretty darn terrible, and I apologize for that. We had to stop the crawler here. The hill gets really steep and crooked at this point, and we're almost up to the trees anyways, and with this much snow the crawler just won't make it up that hill. At this point my wife actually had to head down the hill with Sammy. She wasn't doing well in the snow, and so we ended up taking her back down. I don't have much footage from this because we were kind of in a rush to get the tree before Robin got too cold and tired and wanted to head back down too. Robin did great hiking up the hill. He even carried up his stuffed giraffe most of the way, and then I had to take over for him. The top of the hill here was cleared around 45 years ago, and a whole bunch of little balsam trees grew up. We started off cutting down the trees with just a handsaw, and then we got to the point where my dad would send one of us kids up the tree. We'd cut it the top off part way up, and then eventually we just started cutting down the whole tree with a chainsaw and lopping off the top. So we cut a huge tree for a little bit of the top. It does seem a little silly cutting a tree that big for just the top of it, but that area really could use a thinning anyways, and at 45 years old, the balsam trees aren't going to live that much longer anyways. So here we are, we made it back to the sugar house, going down the hill towards the farm, pulling the tree with the crawler. Robin had a good time riding in the back,